Good morning. You are welcome to pattern drafting with Lena. So today we are going to be drafting cargo shirt. Still normal shirt, but this one with pockets, pocket and cover. That is a cargo shirt. The picture you are seeing on your screen, that is what we are going to be drafting. And this class is going to be strictly on drafting. There's no sewing tutorial, only drafting. So the first thing I will be doing is to be inputting my top line, 2 cm top line. We are going to be seeing different colors of markers. So I will take my 2 cm top line. Hope you can see it very well. Take my 2 cm top line. So this is my top line, 2 cm top line. That is our starting point, top line. The next will be to input our point O. Our point O is derived from our proportional table. Let me show you what our proportional table will look like. You see this thing here with me? This is our proportional table. It's inside the Natalie Bray handout because we are using Natalie Bray's method. So if you need something like this, you let me know. So the point O for this particular measurement, for this particular size I'm drafting for, is 5 cm. The point O is 5 cm. So I'm starting with the back first. So here is my back. So I'll make this my center back. 5 cm for the point O. I won't be taking it across to this other side. This is my CB. My point O. Point O. So for this one is 5 cm. The next will be the shoulder line. The shoulder line is 3 cm and is standard for everybody. This shoulder line is 3 cm and is standard for everybody, in as much as the measurement you are working with is inside this proportional table. So the shoulder line is 3 cm. 3 cm shoulder line. The next will be to input my bust line. My bust line is also derived from the proportional table. The bust line is derived from the proportional table. So the bust line for this size I'm working with is I'm drafting for is 25.5. So I will start the 25.5 from my point O. Every other measurement now starts from point O. So 25.5, and I will be extending this 25.5 to my center front. This is my center front. This 25.5 will come to my center front. So I need to take the measurement of what I have for my top line. So that is to see, so I have 5 plus 25, that is like 30.5. 30.5. So it's 30.5, so I will be taking the 30.5 here, so I can connect and make sure it's on a straight line. 30.5. So this is my bust line. The next is my nape to waist line. That is also waistline. We call it nape to waist. The nape to waist for this person is 44 cm. 44 cm. It will also start from point O. I will be extending it to the front, to the center front. 44. Let me see what I have from my waist to that place. I have 19 cm, so I will put the 19 cm here. So I'll do it and make sure it's on the straight line. So this is my left to waist. Left to waistline. So the next measurement we're going to be putting is our hip depth. The hip depth is 28 cm, and the measurements for this one now we start from the waistline, not from point O again. I'll start from the waistline to put the 28 cm. And label it hip depth. This is my hip depth. So the next, we are working with the back like I said. So the next will be to put our across, to get our cross back line. To get our cross back line, we need to take the measurement from our point O to our bust line and get the midpoint. From our point O to our bust line is 25.5, so we get the midpoint. Okay. Whatever we have there, I'll also put it to the side, but I won't be taking it to the front. It's only for the back. Now I'm going to connect. Sorry. So this is our across back, also XB. The next will be to increase our armhole construction line. To get our armhole construction line, we are going to come in from the center back with half measurement of our cross back. So the cross back I'm working with is 48. Half of it will give me 24. So I will put that 24 on the shoulder line. I'll come in through my center back, put the 24 on the shoulder line, on the across back line, and also on the bust line. Then I will connect the 3 lines to form a straight, the 3 dots to form a straight line this way. This is our armhole. On our point O, we are going to be putting our neck width. The neck width I'm working with is the neck width is 11 cm. On the point O line through the center back, I'm going to put dot my 11 cm, and on that dot I will move up by 2 cm, then connect it this way. This is my neck point. Now on this armhole construction line, on the shoulder line, I will come out by 2 cm. I will come out towards the side by 2 cm. Then on the across back line, I will move down towards the bust line by 3 cm. Then on the bust line itself, from the armhole construction line, I will be putting the back up. We are working on the back up is 7.5. So from the armhole construction line on the bust line, I'm going to be putting 7.5. Let me take it again. On my shoulder line, from the armhole construction line, we moved away by 2 cm. Then on the across back line, we moved down by 3 cm. On the bust line, from the armhole construction line, we moved out with our back up 7.5. Back up, BK, back up with 7.5. So now I'm going to be connecting these 2 cm that I raised up on the neck, and that is the neck point, to the shoulder slope this way. Hope you can see it. I've connected it. See the shoulder slope. This is the shoulder tip. From the then I'm going to curve my neck, to take any curve and give this neck a fitting curve this way. Hope you can see it. Then on this bust line, we are going to take our angle 45, our ruler to find out where our angle 45 falls in. We need a diagonal line, so we are going to take our angle 45 on that armhole construction line on the bust line. Is it? When you get it, you take a diagonal line towards that area. On that diagonal line, what you need is just 3 cm. You mark 3 cm. Then you will connect the shoulder tip to the 3 cm down on the across back, line. Then you connect it again to the back up, passing the 3 cm on that diagonal line. You are going to take your curve this way. First, you connect the shoulder tip to this 3 cm. Then again, you find a way to place your curve. Make sure you connect from there again, the 3 cm to the back up, passing the 3 cm on the diagonal line. Hope you can see it very well. The next thing will now be to go down to our hip depth line to apply quarter of our hip plus 1.5. The hip we are working with is 115 divided by 4 will give us 28.75 plus 1.5 will give us 30.25. So on the hip depth, I will be putting 30.25. I will come in through my center back to put my 30.25. So I'm going to be connecting with a straight ruler from that 30.25 to my back up with a straight ruler. Hope you can see it. Let me show you so that you see it very well. Hope you see what it's looking like. You connect with a straight ruler. It's not looking straight. Her hip is somehow not too big. Her hip is smaller than her bust. That is why you can see that this side the shape is not looking that fine, but it will be fine after shaping. So the next we are going to be doing is to come to our front, to draft our front pattern. Before we draft our front pattern, I need to put another small paper here so that I can take my buttonhole allowance. Okay, I've gone ahead to take another paper 2 cm for the buttonhole allowance. So I will be folding it in. I will fold it in now. So I will start with my front now. The next thing I will do for the front is my point O for the front. The point O for the front can be 4 cm for big size, 4.5 for medium size, and 5 cm for a smaller size. So she is on this bigger size, that is a plus size. So I will be using 4 cm for her point O for front. So let me put the 4 cm. This is a point O for front, and it will also serve as a shoulder line too for the front. So the next we do to come in with our neck width is equal to the neck width for the back, and we are going to be using the neck width to form a square, which means we will have the same in length and in breadth. We will take the neck width 11 cm from the top line. We are going to be putting our 11 cm this way. We use it to form a square, a box, which should be equal in length and equal in breadth. 11 cm. Hope you can see. This is our neck for the front. So we take your curve, just fit it well to give it a nice shape. Hope you can see it. The next will be to input our cross chest. To get our cross chest, we are going to move up from your bust line by 4 cm. You move up from your bust line by 4 cm. That is where our cross chest is sitting. Our cross chest is sitting 4 cm above our bust line. This is a simplifying method. This is not the normal basic. This particular pattern is what I use when I'm drafting anything that don't have anything to do with contour, waist shaping, or that. So you can still use this for that, but this particular one is good when you are making anything that has nothing to do with underbust shaping, contour, tightening. This is good when you are making your ready to wear, your casual wear. So now on my across, I will now go back to the shoulder slope, what I have on my back. You take the measurement of what you have on the shoulder slope. So I have 16.5. I will be putting the 16.5 to the front. So I have 16.5. I'm tweeting my tape this way to put the 16.5 this way. Hope you can see me. Starting from this neck point, you put your tape, tweet it to where you have your 16.5. This is where my 16.5 was to. So I will give it this line this way. Hope you can see it. I will give it line that way. So now I will come in with my half of my across chest. The across chest I'm working with is 45. So half of 45 will be 22.5. So I will put the 22.5 through the center front on the bust line, on the across chest line. This is across chest line, also known as XC. I will put it on the across chest line and also on this point O. So 22.5. So I will connect the 3 dots either on a broken line or in a straight line, anyway, whichever one that works for you. So now I would go to my back pattern and take the measurement of what I have from the center back to the side back on the bust area. On the bust area, I have 31.5. I will be transferring the 31.5 to my bust area too at the front. 31.5. So if you are wondering why we are not dividing by 4, the bust we are working with is bust 120 and I have 31.5. When you times it by 4, because we are working with quarter of our body, yes, times 4 will give us 126, which means we still have ease of 26 cm. So now this way I have it. Then again I will be taking that angle 45 again to get a diagonal line, so that our armhole, this diagonal line of the thing is just for our armhole not to be exactly where it's supposed to be. So I will take the diagonal line towards that side, and what I just need on that diagonal line is either 2 cm or 3 cm, but I will do 3 cm because I've observed that in some case 2 cm don't work properly, but 3 cm works very well, either 2 or 3. So now I will be connecting from my shoulder tip to my bust using my armhole curve. I hope you can see the way I'm sitting it. I want you to see it very well. You sit it from the shoulder tip, sit it very well. You can see the 3 cm is very perfect. If you do 2 cm, it won't work very well. Hope you can see it this way now. I hope you can see. So now I will go down to the tip area again and put exactly the measurement I have for the back, which is 115 divided by 4 plus 1.5, 30.25. So I will be putting it again to the front, 30.25. 30.25. So now again I will connect with my straight ruler from the hip to the bust. Let me show you what it looks like. anytime you come across your pattern and it's looking like this, don't be scared, you are on the right track. It's the shape of, just know that the person you are drafting for has a bigger boss than the bigger hip. You can see the boss is bigger than the hip. So now we are going to do take our top length, the shirt length. She wants it crop. She wants it to be crop top, but not too short. So the top length we are working with is 53. So I'll be taking the 53 from the neck point, 53 cm from the neck point. This is where I have it. So I want to take the measurements of what I have from my waist to that side so that it will be easy for me. I have 6.5, so let me put the 6.5 across. This is so this is a shirt length or jacket length, anyone. So this is the length. This is the length. Now the shaping on that area, she wants it to be exactly like her trouser waist. Sorry, she wants that trouser waist is 106. That's what she wants, because she wants it to sit on where her trouser will stop exactly. So 106 divided by 4, 26.5. I want to be adding 1 cm each. I will add 1 cm each to now be 27.5. So from my center back on that shape length, I will take 27.5. This is where I have it. I will repeat the same thing for the front, do the 27.5. Now I will connect to the box. That's what it's giving me. So this become my scissors line. I hope you can see it. So I will not be altering the neck depth, neither will I be altering the neck width. Can you see? So let me cut it out so that you see before we proceed to drafting the pocket, the collar and the sleeve. Don't forget you are watching Pattern Drafting with Lena. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to like it or even share it with your friends. God bless you. So let me cut it out so that you see it the way it is. Open because of the buttonhole. Let me take off this excess paper so that it won't cause a confusion. This is it. When I open the buttonhole, when you fold it in, this is what it's looking like. Let me cut the back. I hope you can see this is the front and the back. Can you see very well? This is the back, and this is the front. When you open the buttonhole allowance, I hope you can see it very well. So now we are going to proceed to the drafting of the sleeve.